What would you say to youth, coming up who are looking to get into whether sports, acting, actress? What would your message be to them about, being successful and staying on the right path?
I would say detail. Find out exactly what you want to do. If you're saying you want to be an actor, okay, study acting. Study those before you. Read. Most people don't read anymore. Look at the ones before you. I would give them example, and they say, "Who do you think the greatest actor?" Well, I don't know how to gauge that, but I can tell you, I can list some great actors. If you're going to be an actor, read a lot of scripts, because then you'll get to know what a good script is and what a bad script is. Nobody has to tell you, right? Those are very key things. If everybody's not going to get a chance to meet a movie star or people that's been doing it for a long time, so I say, don't just stay. Travel when you can, because that's a heck of an education. I don't care if you just travel to another city, another county. It's going to be different folk there. They're going to have other ideas that you might not have. Right. Just help you. But I would say the most important thing is listen. When they're in a scene or when they're working with anybody in any, like a job interview, just in life, listen and have empathy. We've lost those two things. We have, as a culture, I think we've lost it. Those things, and I think empathy is so important, because if you know what it's like to be abused, I hate that when somebody says, "Well, if they were probably abused, that's why they're abusing something." No, that's not necessarily true. We have a choice. We have a choice.
Right.
So if you don't, there's no excuses. I wish I'd have had an iPhone when I was in high school. They'd have said, "Yes, Cylk, how do you positively identify the black widow spider?" I was like, "Just a minute, Miss Johnson." Hey, Siri. Okay. It is black. It has a red or orange hourglass-shaped spot on the ventral surface of the abdomen. Okay, you get an A, Mr. Cozart. No, but really, we had a thing called the library when I was in school. People actually went there and they read. I don't know anybody who reads anymore now. You can actually have it read to you. There's no excuse. So pick up a book. That's what I would say. But I would say it in a nice way. I wouldn't yell and I wouldn't tell them like I'm telling you what to do. I would suggest. To me, it's how you say something to people. It's not just what you say. It's how you put it. You can say I love you and yeah, well, I love you, and they won't believe you. And you can say I love you, and believe it. It's how you say it just as important as what you say. And I would tell them, think about what they say before they open their mouth. That would save them a lot of money and anguish.
I think you're absolutely right.
I always say, before I say it to you, I go, how would I want this to be said to me if I messed up? How would I want somebody to approach me? If I messed up, I don't want somebody going, "You stupid fool, what's wrong with you?" I would want them to say something more like, what you did was messed up. We know you messed up, right? Okay. You don't need to do that. Okay, just come and tell me again before you think about doing that. Come and talk to me. That's all you got to say to me. If you do this to me or try to threaten me in a way, I'm like, I'm not hearing what you tell me. I'm like, I'm thinking how I'm gonna get you back, and I'm not really listening. I'm hearing a little bit, but I'm really going, okay, come keep yelling at me, keep yelling at me, and then I'm gonna explode. And that's what these kids, they don't have the control yet. So that's why they need to listen more than talk. So that gives them a more of a self-control, so they can absorb the situation. And like you're saying so eloquently, that you're not gonna just because you're pissed off, because you're angry, or even because you're so happy. You can make a mistake being too happy. You go, you know what? I just got $1 million. I'm gonna buy 17 cars. And then the next day you wake up and you go, I only need one. And that was a good thing, supposedly. So yeah, I agree with that. I learned, still learning.